The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
It's now time for high school basketball here on the Sports Voice of East Central Ohio, WTNS. Coming up, we'll have all the information on the pregame show. Plus, coming up, Coach's Corner with WTNS sports announcer Steve Corries. It's right here on the Sports Voice of East Central Ohio, WTNS.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
This is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Did you know that we serve breakfast sandwiches all day, every day? Our made-to-order breakfast sandwiches include a fresh egg, melted cheese, and your choice of biscuit, bagel, croissant, or my favorite, onion flatbread. Next, choose from sausage or locally purchased bacon. Enjoy that same bacon for lunch on our BLTs, grilled cheese, and turkey bacon clubs. Pair any of our sandwiches with a hot, made fresh daily bowl of soup. Let us complete your order by making you a specialty coffee or tea. Stop by and see us at the Coshocton Coffee Connection.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Next on Coach's Corner, Jamie Helder, the head coach of the Coshocton Redskins. Redskins coming off a big win last night, and I think the thing I want to talk to you about, at least starting this thing out, played last night. We're right back in the gym at 12 the next day. How is that going to affect you, or do you? It's just one of those situations we're going to see.
Yeah, well, we've encountered this before where we've had back-to-back, and not back-to-back where we're playing at noon, 1 o'clock, but I think kids are pretty resilient. They'll bounce back way better than what you and I would if we had to play a game Friday night and come back on Saturday afternoon. But we're going to have probably have some road bumps here in the first parts of the game, getting our legs under us. But we'll find it, and we'll step in and battle and compete like we always do. And that's a good thing about this group of kids, man. We've had some games where we've been down. Maysville comes to mind. We come back and won that. We were down 14 or 15 at one point late in the third quarter, so they battle, and this is no different than that scenario, just maybe soreness in the body as opposed to other things.
The other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about, I thought it was important last night to get that win, and I really thought you came out, it looked like, in my mind, with a purpose, got the good lead, and really didn't rest on it. Kind of built from there, and at one point, an 18, 20-point lead.
Yeah, we had some conversation after the Danville game, and we played at, I don't want to say at the level, but at the effort as to what our opponent played, because they're very much a half-court team, and they're not going to look to pressure you, and they're just going to run their stuff and be patient and do those kinds of things. And we talked about how we can't be that. We have to be the Tri-Valley game, which they got us pretty good, but I thought overall we gave great effort in that game, and we didn't back down from the challenge, and that's kind of been where we're at this point, is accept the challenge and put forth that effort and play at that level of aggressiveness. And if the referee calls early fouls, then to back off a little bit, but you got to get to that point and find where that line is, and not cross the line, but get right up on that line.
All right, this afternoon it's Morgan, a team that you played earlier in the season, had success at their place. What can you tell us?
They shoot a lot of threes. They put 81 points up the other night, so if they shoot it well, we're going to have our hands full, and there's no doubt about it. When we played down there, that's probably one of our best played games of the year. The shots were going in, and defensively we were able to throw some stuff at them that confused them occasionally. They didn't get a lot of run-outs on us because we made shots. So, the ball's got to go in the hole today to help us that way. With our team and our size, we have to be able to hold our own on the backboard. If we rebound the ball well, and I think we can play with anybody as long as we're shooting it well. Turnovers has been awesome this year. I hope I don't jinx us, but, we're averaging about 8.9, somewhere right in that area, and we had, I think, 8 last night. That's pretty good for high school basketball to have average single digits in turnovers. So those are our keys, shoot it well, rebound it well, and not turn it over.
All right, health of the ball club. Everybody come out of it okay?
Yeah, we got some bumps and some bruises here and there and some sore legs, but I think that first 3 minutes of the first quarter, a lot of that stuff goes away, and then I'm sure they'll be tired tomorrow. I'm kind of dropping a hint to them that I want to practice a little bit tomorrow for Ridgewood or Edison, whoever wins that game. But we'll see how tired we are at the end of the day and what we feel like here.
All right, that's head coach Jamie Helder. Good luck here this afternoon.
Thanks, Coos.
All right, we'll be back with a pregame. This is high school basketball, WTNS, Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to insleeagency.com.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I'm Bill Given, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
Coshocton Dentistry offers professional, state-of-the-art dental care in a small-town practice. Doctors Brian Dunlap and Patrick Lopper and their entire team are dedicated to educating you with the help of digital technology to give personalized, gentle care that you deserve. Their goal is to simply help their patients keep all their teeth for a lifetime in maximum comfort, function, and aesthetics. Coshocton Dentistry is currently accepting new patients. To schedule your appointment with the local professionals at Coshocton Dentistry, give them a call at 740-622-5774 or stop by 448 Main Street in Coshocton. Visit their website, CoshoctonDentistry.com. Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's Urgent Care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent healthcare needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care, healthcare without the wait.
And hello, everyone. I'm Steve Corries, along with Stephanie Snyder. We're at the Wigwam. It's Coshocton and Morgan here this afternoon in a makeup game being played in the afternoon. Coshocton comes in with a record of 7-14, coming off a win last night over Claymont. And Rob Justice and his Morgan Raiders come in with a record of 8-13 on the season. And they're looking to improve and get ready for the tournament as well. We'll be back and get to the starting lineups in a moment. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. Winter driving can be hazardous, so be careful when you drive and the weather turns bad. If you have an accident, come to Coshocton Collision Center. We use the latest environmentally friendly paint products from PPG. We put you, the customer, first by using these products to preserve our environment. We complete auto body repairs as promised, offer free computerized estimates, and guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call 623-7347.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
The Coshocton Opportunity School has the highest graduation rate out of 86 similar programs in the state of Ohio and is rated as exceeds standards in all areas of graduation. They have a combined administrative experience of 55 years and combined teaching experience of 127 years. They offer a state-required core curriculum, a career-based instruction program, and several electives including art, life skills, parenting, and relationship building. Please call 740-622-3600 if you are interested in applying.
Any day's a great day for lunch or dinner at the Warehouse Steak & Stein. They have half-price appetizers every Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. And don't forget about their daily specials. Every Monday they feature their wings. It's half-price burgers on Tuesday, and Thursday stop in for their delicious tender prime rib. Plus, don't forget their weekend entertainment. They are Comedy Central every second and fourth Saturdays now through April. So stop in and relax, enjoy some great food, and take a break from winter. The Warehouse Steak & Stein, located in historic Roscoe Village. And if you'd like to do carry-out, call the warehouse at 740-622-4001.
The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with Wright Fuel. Now with the starting lineups for us, here's Stephanie Snyder.
Thanks, Dad. We'll begin with our visitors today. Visiting Morgan Raiders will start 6-foot junior number 1, Joe Mayle, 6-foot senior number 5, Chase McGill, 6'2 sophomore number 14, Cutter Myers, 6'2 sophomore number 20, Carson Mummy, and 6'4 senior number 44, Colin James. The home team this afternoon, the Coshocton Redskins, will start 5'11 senior number 0, Zach Jennings, 6'2 senior number 1, Jacob Lonsberry, 5'10 freshman number 2, Colton Conkle, 6'3 senior number 30, Abe Jarvis, and 6'3 senior number 23, Alec Lopper.
The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in New Comerstown, New Philadelphia, and Caldwell. Coaches in the ballgame, Jamie Helder for Coshocton. They come in a record of 7-14. Rob Justice down at Morgan, they're 8-13 on the season. And I know you didn't get an opportunity last night to see the game, Steph, but, Coshocton came out early, took control of the game, and really played well.
From what I've seen from the Coshocton Redskins so far this season, I expect them to do the same thing today. This being the final day of the regular season, getting ready for tournaments like you mentioned. Both teams coming out. Looks like it'll be a pretty even matchup, and so I look forward to a good basketball game this afternoon. All
right, both teams have hit the floor, and jumping center looks to be number 44, Colin James, and it'll be Jacob Lonsberry for the Redskins. Ball's in the air, we're underway, and controlling the tip is Coshocton, and with the basketball will be Zach Jennings. Jennings, a big night last night, pouring in 23 points. Man-to-man defense as working to the right side is going to be Jennings down to the corner to Lopper. Lopper backs it out, gets it out front to Conkle, penetrates, but skips it back out. Picks up his dribble right side to Lonsberry. Thought about it. Now penetrates. A little spin move inside. Falls down, and it's stolen away. Turnover Coshocton, their first. Quickly the other way to Mayo. Mayo has it, tries to penetrate, gives it out front to Myers. Myers lets a 3-ball go, short, no good, but Morgan gets the rebound. Grabbing the ball is going to be McGill. And shooting is Mayo. He missed it. This time Lopper rebounds. So Lonsbury comes the other way with it. Dribbles to the center of the floor, goes left wing to Jarvis. Jarvis all the way into the post, get pass out to Jennings. Jennings open, foul line jumper on the way, on the rim, no good. But there's Conkle with the offensive rebound. Back it goes to Jarvis, his 3-ball, he hits it from deep. So Abe Jarvis gets the first hoop of the ball game. Coshocton leads at 3-0. And with the basketball on the right wing is Morgan. They try to penetrate inside, ball is tied up. We got a whistle, and let's see if it's a foul. And grabbing the arm is going to be Colton Conkle picking up the foul. And it'll be Morgan basketball. Lonsbury out and Wesney in quickly here. 6:45 to play here in the opening quarter. They dump it in, almost stolen away and still loose, but now Morgan runs it down. Morgan off the dribble is going to be penetrating. A little jumper in the lanes wide right, no good. Shot missed by Mummy and rebounded by Conkle. He brings it himself to Jarvis, steps into a long triple and hits it again. Jarvis off to a good start. A pair of triples early, 6-0. Coshocton, 6:20 to play opening quarter. Mummy has the ball on the right wing. Goes over to the left side to Janes. Janes penetrates. Ball is deflected out of bounds by Wesley. Tried to hit it in the corner. Lonsbury's get ready to check back in. Now Lopper will go out. 6:13. I'll probably try to use his bench as much as possible day after playing just about 12 hours ago. With the ball is going to be Mummy. Mummy crosses over, tries to get inside, has it stripped, and ball is still loose, and Jarvis comes up with the steal, and he backs it out, and he'll set up the offense. Gives it to Lonsbury. Lonsbury across the timeline, takes it all the way down. It's bump, no call. Now to Wesley's 3-ball from the wing is no good, and rebound is stolen away by, well, the rebound actually, if I can get a number down here, the rebound was by number 44, Colin James, and knocking it out of bounds was Wesley. So Morgan has the basketball. With the ball will be number 30, who just checked in, Rowdy Williams. Williams out front. Gives the basketball up to the top to James. He takes a shot, missed it wide, and the rebound comes to Conkle. Conkle with the basketball. Dribbles across the timeline, now hands it back to Lonsbury. Lonsbury penetrates the top of the circle, now backs it out. Left wing it goes to Jennings. Zach Jennings behind the back, right side to Conkle. Conkle penetrates, spin move inside, little fadeaway jumper, got it. Nice move by Colton. Conkle gets the basket, 8-0. Coshocton with the early lead. Quickly the other way is going to be Williams. Williams out front, guarded by Jarvis. Goes left wing with the basketball is going to be number 20, Mummy. Mayo almost lost it. He's trapped, and Conkle, yeah, good job by Conkle. Comes down, hit his head on the floor. And the ball beat Coshocton's, but they're taking a look at Conkle's. He hit his head pretty hard. He's going to sit for a minute, and that'll get Alec Lopper in. So 8-0, 5:01 to play here in the opening quarter. Redskins with the early lead. Gets the basketball in. With the ball is going to be Zach Jennings. Jennings crosses the timeline on the left wing. Goes to the right side to Lonsbury. Lonsbury penetrates, skips it over to Lopper. Thought about it, but now takes it into the center of the floor. Now dribbles all the way to the right side to Jarvis, and he walked. Turnover for Coshocton there, second. And with the basketball, the Morgan Raiders. Bringing it across the timeline will be Roddy Williams. Williams goes right side. Dribbling with the basketball is going to be McGill. Out front it goes to number 44, Colin James. James, a little spin move inside, and he's going to get called for a travel. So you can tell they're not going to allow that little hop step, so that both teams better adjust. Both teams with 2 turnovers here early. 4:28 to play in the first quarter. Coshocton with the early lead, 8-0. Now 1-2-2, full court pressure by Morgan. Gives it up to Lonsberry. Now the cross. They get it across to Lopper. Lopper takes it to the center of the floor. Gives it back to Lonsberry. Right wing to Jennings. Jennings goes all the way to the hoop. Is in trouble, but loses the ball. Turns it over. Coming up with the steal is James. James hands the ball up. They go cross court with a basketball in the dead corner. Now a little pull-up jumper is good. Hitting that shot was Carson Mummy. Gets his first basket. Actually, it was number 30, Roddy Williams, excuse me. So 8-2. And a cross-court pass to Jarvis. He tried to throw long, was deflected out of bounds by Morgan. So Coshocton have it on the far sideline, 8-2 with 3:48 to play in the opening quarter. Into the corner to Wesney. Wesney backs it out. Gives it to Jennings. Zach Jennings off the dribble. Gets cut off, double team. Now he dribbles out of traffic. Skips it over to Lonsberry. He's going to step into a long three ball, and he hits it. Jacob Lonsberry drops in the triple, 11-2. 3:28 to play, opening quarter. With the basketball is going to be Williams. Now they gives it up to James. He's going to let a three ball go. That's no good. But rebounding the ball's Mummy. Puts a shot up and in. Carson Mummy gets his first basket. And with the ball's Coshocton. Full court pressure. They get it across. Dumps it down to Lopper. Lopper dribbles it out and gives to Lonsberry. Lonsberry tries to penetrate. It's cut off, but gets the ball to Lopper. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Right side to Jennings. Zach Jennings, the foul line. Backs it out. Goes right side to Lonsberry. He's going to step into another triple. That one's short, no good. Rebound comes down to Myers, or to Williams. Now they dump it down inside. Ball's blocked from behind as missing the shot was James. Here comes Jennings. Jennings to Lopper. Thought about it. Lopper brings it out. Gives it to Jarvis. To wide open to Jennings. A little baseline jumper. Good. Zach Jennings gets the hoop. His first basket of the ball game. 13-4. 2:4 to play opening quarter. Redskins with the lead. With the basketball, Williams. Williams takes it all the way inside. Double dribble. Turnover number 3 for Morgan. Both teams with 3 turnovers. And wanting a 30-second timeout will be the Morgan Raiders, so we'll stay right here. Want to tell you that this game is brought to you in part by Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home, where they offer their services with compassion, care, dignity, and over 70 years of tradition. You can trust Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home now and in the future.
Coshocton's doing a great job defensively. I mean, clearly Morgan's been held to 4 points so far in this game, and they're rotating well. It's been a good job of like rotating and getting to the person who has the ball and making sure that they are trying to anticipate passes as well. They're being very aggressive. Offensively, Coshocton getting a lot of shots up, equal, they're sharing the ball well. They're doing a nice job of releasing the ball in like a good amount of time. And so now coming back into the first quarter, Coshocton will have the ball.
All right, with the basketball will be the Redskins. Full court pressure by Morgan to get it into Lonsberry. 1-2-2, as same as Jennings brings it up. Now trapped, now goes back to Lonsberry. Lonsberry looking, now skips it all the way across to Wesney. Wesney into the corner to Jarvis. Jarvis backs out front to Jennings. Now to Lonsberry. Penetrates inside. Skips to Lopper. Wide open triple from the wing, and he hits it. Alec Lopper buries the triple, and everybody scored for Coshocton here in the first quarter. They're up 12, 16-4. With the basketball, Williams crosses the timeline, works right side, and we've got an offensive foul. And picking up that foul is going to be number 44, Colin James. He just ran over a Redskin, so turnover number 4 for Morgan. And Coshocton has the basketball with 1:45 to play here in the opening quarter. Good opening quarter for the Redskins. They're up 16-4. Lonsberry, back it goes to Jennings, doing a good job of handling this pressure, at least at this point. Skips it over to Lopper, now to Jennings. Jennings takes it inside, now skips it back to Lopper. Lopper drops it back. Jennings going to let a 3-ball go, and he buries it. Zach Jennings with 5 here in the quarter, 19-4. Coshocton off to the fast start, 1:20 to play in the opening frame. With the basketball out front's Williams. Rowdy Williams dribbles to the right side, cut off. Now double team, dumps it down low with the basketball. Is going to be Shriver who checked in. Skip pass across. There's a 3-ball from the wing. That's going to be no good. Lonsberry rebounds it. Shot was missed by number 20, Mummy. With the basketball coming quickly is Coshocton to Jarvis. He steps back, lets a 3-ball go, and rattles it home. Abe Jarvis with 3 triples here in the opening quarter, and it's now 22-4. Trying to get baseline is deflected out of bounds. It'll be Morgan basketball on the baseline. Down 18 here in the first period. Triggering in will be number 30, and that is Rowdy Williams. Williams looking, now gets it in with the basketball, Shriver. Shriver hands the ball off. Number 20 with the ball is going to be Mummy. Mummy still trying to cross over and get inside. Ball's deflected away. Comes up to Lonsberry. Lonsberry in a hurry. Steps through. Throws the shot up and in. Jacob Lonsberry off balance. Got it to go. 30 seconds to go. A 20-point first quarter lead for Coshocton at 24-4. With the basketball down inside. Trying to power it up and missing the shots, James, but he's going to go up the line to shoot a couple. Picking up that personal foul will be Lauper. Be his first, team's second. And at the free throw line is going to be number 44, Colin James. James' first throw, back iron, no good. He'll be trying to hit the back end here to split the pair. His throw's good, so he does split the pair. Makes it 24-5 with 19 seconds. Coshocton beats pressure to Jarvis. Jarvis backs up, takes a jumper, misses it, but Lauper there tips it, keeps it alive, and there's going to be a call from underneath. Let's see if they're going to say. It's going to be a foul on number 33. That would be Hunter Shriver, and that's going to send Lauper to the line to shoot a pair. First throw on the way by Lauper is right through. Back to a 20-point lead at 25-5 here in the opening quarter. Second throw is right through as well for Lauper. 26-5, Jarvis out, Wesney in. 11 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Fast start for the Redskins once again. With the basketball is going to be Morgan. They get it across. Williams goes clear across, and they set a 3-ball on the way, air ball long, and they try to step on the line. So missing that 3-ball was Rowdy Williams, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. For after one, it's Coshocton out in front of Morgan by a score of 26-5. We'll be back with the second quarter. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Life is full of uncertainties. What happens to your assets after you pass away shouldn't be one of them. At Raymond James Financial Services, we offer a transfer on death agreement that allows your estate to be held in a brokerage account, so it avoids the probate process and goes directly to your heirs. To find out how to make things easier for your loved ones, call financial advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110, located in Coshocton. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well played.
This guy has a mattress on the roof of his car. She's putting on makeup while she's driving. Turn signals, people.
It's not you, it's them. But your independent insurance agent has you covered. They'll help you choose the Grange Auto coverage you want for your unique needs. You can't choose who's on the road, but you can choose the right protection for the way they drive.
Call Albertson Insurance at 740-622-0572.
Policy and coverage not available in all states.
Back, and it's Morgan basketball trailing by 21 at 20. Well, we've got a timeout momentarily. While we do, we'll tell you the Warehouse Steak and Steak is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Steak in Roscoe Village. Now we're underway with the basketball. Morgan, James has it, crosses over, tries to power inside, puts the shot up and misses it, got his own rebound, put it in. That was a effort play by Colin James. He has 3 points. Once again, using that pressure, dumps it down low to Jarvis, steps back for a triple and buries it. Abe Jarvis has hit 4 threes in the first half. James goes inside, puts the shot up and in. They just quickly moved down. Coshocton did not rotate back quickly enough. 29-9. Conkle in trouble, but backs it out. It's working across the timeline. Dumps it down in the corner to Jarvis. Jarvis looking. Now dribbles out of trouble. Dumps it to Lonsberry. Lonsberry dribbles out. Top of the key, right side. 7:08 to play, second quarter, 29-9. Coshocton with the lead. Lonsberry off the dribble, penetrates, skips it to Conkle. Conkle stops, jump shot on the way, in and out, no good. Ball tipped up by Wesney, and it'll go with Coshocton. Good effort by Wesney, staying with it. So it'll be Morgan basketball, trailing by 20 here early in the second quarter. With the basketballs, Joe Mayo checked back in. Mayo crosses the timeline, had it almost stolen away, and they're going to call a foul on Conkle. That'll be his second. Might be one of those days for him. And he'll pick up his second personal foul. So with the basketball, Joe Mayo. Mayo crossed the timeline. Top of the key to James. Ball loose and almost stolen away. Still trying to get rid of it. He's trapped, but now he does get out of it to Mayo. Joe Mayo has the basketball. Dribbles, has the ball stripped and stolen away by Jarvis. Jarvis ahead to Lopper. Lopper up fake, puts it on the rim and in. Alec Lopper with the basket. He's got 7, and it's now 31-9. Across the timeline. Working out front with the basketball is going to be Chase McGill. McGill dribbles and loses it, and here comes Lonsberry in a hurry. Lonsberry down the left side into the corner. Back out front, there's Jarvis. Jarvis works right side. Looking down low, gives to Wesney. Back to Jarvis. Back out front, it goes to Jennings. Zach Jennings, left wing to Lopper. Lopper off the dribble. Penetrates. Now kicks it out to Jarvis. Lets another 3-ball go, and he hits another one. Jarvis with 5 threes here in the first half. We're on fire, 34-9, 5:42 to play in the opening half. Mayo across the timeline. Gives the basketball up to James. Colin James, big body, tries to get to the rim, and he's going to be reaching foul called on Jarvis. It'll be first team foul, and his first foul, team's third. Triggering out underneath will be Cutter Myers. Myers dumps it into James. James powers inside, has a block from behind, gets his own rebound, has a block, but they're going to call a foul. And James will go to the line to shoot 2.
So he's already been there once today. He's currently 1 of 2 at this point.
Picking up the foul will be Hudson Wesney, his first, team's 5th. So Colin James at the line to shoot a pair. First throw is good. James with 6 points in the ball game. 34-10. Coshocton out in front here in the second quarter. 5:28 to play. Second throw by James, good again. So James with 7 points, 7 of the 11. Lonsberry beats the pressure, takes it down, dumps it back to Jennings. Zach Jennings will set up the offense. 5:17 to play here in the opening half. Off the dribble. Left wing goes to Jarvis. Crosses over. And maintain possession. A little bit too much dribbling there. So Coshocton will maintain possession. Out front. Now he dumps it to Wesney. Wesney back to Jarvis. Now to Lonsberry out near the circle. Where the ball penetrates, there's Lopper, thought about it. Now he'll set it out. It goes to Lonsberry. Dribbles it back out front to Lopper. Still dribbling inside. Little jump hook short. Rebound Colin James. James with the basketball. Works across the timeline. Takes it all the way inside. Throws up a wild shot. No good. Ball's tipped and rebounded by Jarvis. Jarvis gets it up to Lonsberry. Now to Jennings. Zach Jennings down into the court to Lopper. Back out to Jennings, just working out front to Lonsberry. Jacob Lonsberry, right side to Alex Lopper. Lopper out top to Jennings. He'll reset the offense. To Lopper at foul line extended. Looking. Hands it to Lonsberry. Lonsberry dribbling, right wing to Jennings. Thought about it, but now they just run some clock. Have the offense spread right now. Lonsberry back out front. It goes to Hudson Wesney. Wesney off the dribble all the way inside. Stops. Little fadeaway shot on the rim. No good. Rebound Colin James. James will bring it himself under 4 to play here in the first half. Goes to Joe Mayo. Mayo has it. Dribbles across, dumps it down low to James, powers it up, missed the shot, but gets his own rebound, but ball is deflected, and it comes up to Morgan, wide open from the three, is in and out, no good. Ball on the deck, and Lonsberry rebounds. Missing the shot was Rowdy Williams. Lonsberry slowly brings it across the timeline. Works down the right side to Wesney. Thought about it. Now dribbles to the center of the floor and hands it to Jennings. He had the shot, didn't take it. Backs it out. Goes right side to Lonsberry. Lonsberry dribbles, spin move, steps through, throws it back out. We've got a foul on the play. Only the third team foul, so be Coshocton basketball underneath the hoop. The Warehouse Steak and Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. Tonight's player of the game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. Alec Lauper has it out front to Zach Jennings. Into the corner to Jarvis. 3-ball this time. Air ball long. Rebound quickly the other way comes Morgan. Mayle steps into a 3-ball from the wing. Back iron no good. Battles upside. Puts a shot up. Misses it and rebound Jarvis. Missing that shot inside was Rowdy Williams. So with the basketball be Zach Jennings. Crosses the timeline. 34-11 the score. Now Lonsberry in trouble, trying to dribble out of trouble. He gets rid of it to Jennings. Double team. Jennings gets up with it. And Coshocton gets a timeout as they double teamed everywhere. So we'll have a break in the action. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. When buying or selling real estate, you want an agent you can trust. Find that agent in Carla Norris from the HER Realtors Coshocton office. Carla makes home buying a hassle-free process for her clients. Call Carla at 740-502-1881.
So when Coshocton was battling against Morgan's full court pressure, they really seem to have no problems. But it seems now that we're leading into the half, Coshocton has this huge lead. Morgan's going to step up their defensive efforts, possibly do more trapping. So Coshocton needs to call a little timeout, take a break, discuss what's going to happen. Because really they've just been able to pass the ball and move and work the offense and have that time and that patience because they have such a big lead.
All right, it'll be Coshocton basketball and resume action. They'll be right, I believe, right in front of us here at the scorer's table. Jarvis gets it in to Lonsberry. Lonsberry gets it across the timeline. 2:22 to play in the opening half. 34-11. Coshocton with the big lead. With the basketball up front is Lauper. Now he gives it to, checking in, is Zane Bryant. Bryant has the basketball out to Lonsberry to Jennings. Penetrates, skips it out to Lauper. Lauper back to Jennings. Jennings looking. Penetrates foul line. Skips it over to Lonsberry. Just working that weave on that inside. Out to Jennings with 1:54 to play in the opening half. 34-11, Coshocton with the lead. Off the dribble comes Jennings, dips it out to Lauper, and they're just running clock right now. Lonsberry penetrates all the way in, skips it out to Zach Jennings. He just holds it, pulls inside, stops, double team, dumps it down to Bryant. Bryant dumps it down low to Lonsberry. And they'll reset the offense. Back to Lonsberry and 1:25 to play. Lonsberry off the dribble, gives it up to Jennings. Jennings back to Lonsberry. There's going to be a foul, and that's going to go on number 30, Rowdy Williams. Coach Helder just telling him you got to look to score, and that's exactly what they have not been doing, and they did so well in the first quarter. 1:19 to play in the first half. Score still 34-11. Jennings crosses the timeline with 1:12 to go in the half. Gives it up to Bryant. Kicks it out to Lonsberry. Lonsberry dribbles out of trouble to Jennings. Wide open triple, and he hits it. Worked the play to perfection. Zach Jennings buried the three. And it gives him 8, and it's now 37-11. Quickly the other way, they dump it to James, trying to step through, puts up the shot, missed it, and rebound Jarvis. Jarvis rebounds, hands to Lonsberry, and he lets traffic clear with 42 seconds to play here in the opening half. Coshocton with a monster lead at 37-11. Right side it goes to number 11. That would be Zane Bryant. Bryant back to Jennings. Dribbling out high on the left side. Penetrates. That was cut off. 22 seconds to go. Gives the basketball up. Down to 15 seconds. Counts on. Jennings off the dribble. Goes all the way in. Skips it down low. Stepping through. Missing the layup was Bryant. But it'll go out of bounds to Morgan. Had the shot he wanted. Just wasn't able to finish it. 7 seconds. Coshocton have to be ready. Quickly the other way is going to be Williams. Dumps it down low. They get it to James. He missed the shot. Lopper rebounds. That's the end of the first half. We've played one half of basketball. The score at the end of the second quarter is Coshocton 37 and Morgan 11. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Start spring by beating the rush and stopping in to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is General Sales Manager Craig Abner. We just received the hardest to find low-mile vehicles between $17,000 and $23,000. From SUVs to sedans, we have them all in your price range, and they won't last long. We have the most desirable vehicles all in one location. So stop in for a good buy before interest rates increase. Also, if you have a vehicle with under 100,000 miles and are thinking about selling it, bring it down. Let us buy it. Visit us online for your next vehicle at Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Coshocton.com.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
In the nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call Scott Boyer in Coshocton today at 740-622-2131.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
This is Jay Shepler, General Sales Manager at Jeff Drennan Ford. At Jeff Drennan Ford, we have the area's largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including trucks. Our large inventory means you don't have to go out of town to find the vehicle you want. From Expeditions and Suburbans to fit the entire family, to diesel trucks, Broncos, and fuel-efficient cars. We have the selection to help you find the perfect vehicle. Check out our inventory online at jeffdrennanford.com or shop locally at Jeff Drennan Ford, 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
It's halftime, and Coshocton is out in front of Morgan 37-11. In the JV game played earlier, it was Coshocton a winner over Morgan 63-54. The JV Redskins finished the season 12-10 on the campaign. Coshocton jumped out early. They had a 26-5 first quarter lead, even stretched it further in the second quarter and lead at the half 37-11. Taking a look at individual scoring first for Morgan, they were led by Colin Janes. Janes had 7 points on 2 field goals and 3 free throws. The only other 2 people to score were Carson Mummy and Roddy Williams, each with a basket each for 2 points. For Coshocton in the first half, it was the Abe Jarvis show. Jarvis had 5 triples in that first half for 15 points. Zach Jennings had 8 points on two 3-pointers and a field goal. Alec Lopper had 7 on a triple and field goal and 2 free throws. Jacob Lonsberry had 5 points, and Colton Conkle had a basket for 2. That is the Redskin total of 37. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Stephanie Snyder.
Thanks, Ab. We'll start with the visitors this afternoon. Morgan has their total score of 11 points. When it comes to their 3-point field goals, they are 0 of 7 at this point. With 2-point field goals, they are 4 of 16 for 25%. From the free throw line, they are 3 of 4 for 75%. They've pulled down 10 team rebounds and have 7 turnovers from the first half. Our home team this afternoon, Coshocton, they have their total score of 37 points. When it comes to their 3-point field goals, they are 9 of 12 for 75%. With 2-point field goals, they are 4 of 11 for 36%. They're a perfect 2 of 2, 100% from the free throw line. They have 12 team rebounds and 3 turnovers from the first half.
Well, obviously, when you look at the numbers, the first thing it definitely stands out is that 3-point shooting, 9 of 12 in that first half. A combined 13 of 23, so probably over 60%, and only 3 turnovers. So big night for a big afternoon for Coshocton offensively.
Yeah, I think it's also great that you can look across our little stat sheets here and see all the different Redskins getting involved in the scoring. It's nice when it's a team effort and everyone can step in and score to contribute to this decent, really pretty good lead here at the half. I do think that Morgan was stepping up their defense going into that second quarter. We had those periods where Coshocton was just running that little weave and just trying to move the ball. I did see some face guarding going on with Abe Jarvis, trying to keep the ball away from him, but other players stepping in to try to move the ball. As far as Morgan's concerned, Janes really is very much involved. He's a big presence inside the lane. Coshocton's going to have to make sure that they do rotate back defensively. They have done a nice job clearly holding a team to 11 points, but just making sure that Morgan doesn't get any quick points after Coshocton scores. But yeah, Janes being that big presence, trying to get the ball inside to him. He moves really well, so he's the only one who's been to the line so far. He's gotten 3 of his 4 points there at the free throw line this afternoon. So again, a big first half for Coshocton. Everyone getting involved in the scoring and everyone playing a strong defense to hold this team to 11 points so far in this game.
All right, at halftime, the score is Coshocton out in front of Morgan by a score of 37-11. Also want to tell you that tonight will be the opener of the Division III sectional tournament at Ridgewood, and you can hear that game on WTNS. Game time will be on the air probably about 6:45. Game time is scheduled for 7 o'clock. Ridgewood being the home team, so things will be underway in the tournament part of things for the men this evening. So we'll break away. It's 37-11, Coshocton leading at the half. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's urgent care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent healthcare needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care, healthcare without the wait. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more insulation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Art Saylor here from Saylor Wealth Strategies. Most people assume they need a large amount of wealth to hire a financial advisor. Not true. I think outside the box to customize a plan for the individual. I also educate my clients along the way about how and why a plan can help and work for them. The key is to have a plan. If you'd like more information or to schedule a free consultation, call Saylor Wealth Strategies at 740-575-4782. We're here to help you achieve your financial goals.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Saylor Wealth Strategies LLC and Cambridge are not affiliated.
All right, we're back, getting ready to start the second half. Coshocton out in front 37-11. Coshocton will have the basketball when we resume action. Jarvis will trigger in, gets it into Jennings, and we're underway in the third period. Out top to Alec Lopper. Lopper gives the ball to Conco back in, who has those 2 personal fouls, gives it to Jarvis. He steps into a long triple, this time misses, and rebound James. Colin James gives it up. Quickly the other way to Williams. Williams dribbles on the right side. Back out front it goes to Mummy. Mummy penetrates, spin move, just beats him to the rim, scores it, and then Lopper with a foul. Nice move by Carson Mummy, got the basket. The spin move inside makes it 37-13. Lopper picking up the personal foul. It'll be his second, team's first. And Mummy at the line. Carson Mummy missed the shot. Rebound. So he might have got in the lane too quickly. Now he'll try to capitalize again. This time he makes it. So Carson Mummy now with 5 points. Quickly the other way. Conkle has it. Spins into the lane. Stops. Back out front to Lonsberry. Lonsberry right wing to Conkle. Conkle hesitates. Spin move inside and is bumped and fouled by number 30. That would be Rowdy Williams picking up the foul. And it'll be Coshocton ball on the baseline. 37-14. Redskins out in front. Just underway here in the third period. Gets it into Lopper. Lopper goes out front to Conkle. Conkle resets the offense. Dribbles to the top. Little up fake at the foul line. Now picks up his dribble to Jennings. Zach Jennings backs it out. Off the dribble. Tries to get all the way to the hoop. We've got a pushing foul on Morgan. And that'll be Joe Mayo picking up the foul, his second, team's second. And it'll be Coshocton ball again on the baseline. Jarvis looking to trigger and get to Lopper. Out front to Jennings. Zach Jennings with the basketball. Backs it out near the timeline and reset the offense. Now all the way over to Conkle. Conkle penetrates. Backdoor cut to Lonsberry. Little move inside. Missed the layup. Lopper rebounds it. Has it blocked. Battled out front. And Mayo rebounds. Gets it ahead, out breaking through, stepping through and scoring is going to be number 30, Rowdy Williams. So he has 4 points in the ball game. Conkle penetrates, dumps it down to Lopper. Lopper in trouble. Now gets it out to Jennings. First 5 points of the third quarter belong to Morgan with the basketball. Lonsberry. Foul line, dumps it over to Jennings. Jennings backs it out. Jennings penetrates inside, little jump hook, missed it. Ball's rebounded by Williams ahead to Mail. Mail looking, dumps it down low to Janes. Janes crosses over, tries to power inside, throws up a shot, missed it. Rebound Jarvis. Jarvis clears out and gets it to Lonsberry. Lonsberry ahead it goes to Lopper. Lopper will open, but then not take the shot. Gets to Lonsberry, and he'll reset the offense. Jacob Lonsberry with the basketball off the dribble, penetrates, skips it over to Lopper. He steps into a 3-ball and hits it. Alec Lopper gets the first hit for Coshocton. That's 10 in the ball game for him. 40-16. Coshocton with the lead, and Morgan with the basketball. 5:35 to play in the third. Mayo with the ball out front, drops it down low to James, powers it up and missed the shot. Rebound is saved and goes out to Williams. Penetrates all the way to the hoop. Little runner is no good. Ball tipped outside. Lonsberry rebounds it. Williams missed it. Lonsberry has it into the corner to Lopper. Thought about it. Dumps it down low. And trying to get out of trouble is Conkle. They skip it to Jennings. Just a little shot from the wing. And he hits it. Got hit in the face. No call by the official who looked right at it. Zach Jennings gets the basket. Has 10 points. Shot is no good. Ball is rebounded by number 1 Lonsberry. With the basketball, Coshocton. Jennings trying to get in there, throws it up and draws the 2-shot foul. With the basketball will be Coshocton, and it'll be Jennings at the line shooting 2.
He'll be the second Redskin to the line today. So far, Alec Lopper is 2 of 2, and this is Jennings' first trip.
So Zach Jennings at the line has 10 points in the ball game. Coach Helder upset when he got hit in the face, and it was pretty obvious right in front of us. First throw is good by Jennings. He now has 11. Wesney in, Lopper out. Zach Jennings. Second throw on the way. Got it again. 44-16. Quickly the other way is James. Powers up inside and throws it up. Missed it. Wesney tips it over to Conkle. Comes out there in the dead run. Conkle dribbles to the right wing. Gives it back out to Lonsberry. Now to Jennings. Zach Jennings with a basketball. Now resets. Heads to left side. Spins in the lane. Kicks it out to Conkle. Conkle hands to Lonsberry. Down into the corner goes to Conkle. Skip pass is thrown away. Turnover Coshocton. Heading the other way quickly is Morgan, and they throw it right back, and Lonsberry has it. Turnover both ways. Lonsberry hands it to Jennings. He's wide open. He steps into the 3-ball, missed it short, tipped it out, but rebound comes down to number 5, Chase McGill. McGill gives it over to Williams, bumped and fouled by Lonsberry. So it'll be Morgan basketball on the baseline. 44-16, Coshocton with the lead with 4:02 to play here in the third. Zane Bryant checks in quickly for Wesney, who might have been injured a little bit, so he had to come out quickly. Dumps it down to James. James powers up, and Bryant fouls him, and then James will go to the line to shoot 2.
So James has been to the line several times this afternoon. He's currently 3 of 4.
3 of 4 at the line. He'll shoot a pair here. Exactly 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 44-16, Coshocton in front. First free throw by James is good. He has 8 points in the ball game. (44-17), 44-18. So he makes them both. 9 points in the ball game. Jennings brings it across, gives it to Lonsberry. Walks it across the timeline. Halfway through the third period. Lonsberry out front near the line. Now works to the right side to Zach Jennings. Jennings dribbles out of trouble and gets it to Conkle. Conkle penetrates, in trouble. Bump, no call. And trying to double team Conkle at the foul line, but picking up the personal foul is going to be Carson Mummy. Got himself in that no man's land, and pretty lucky he didn't turn it over. So Jarvis will trigger in underneath the hoop. Dumps it down low to Bryant. Back to Jarvis. Out front to Jennings. Jennings gives the basketball up. Now Conkle steps, penetrates, backs it out. He'll reset the offense to Jennings. Zach Jennings with a basketball. 44-18. Coshocton out in front here in the third quarter. Jennings with a basketball. Goes to Lonsberry high on the left side. Off the dribble. Penetrates all the way in. Backs it out and lost his footing. Ball comes up, turns it over, heading down coast to coast and laying it in is going to be number 33, Hunter Schreiber. Gets his first basket. Quickly the other way to Lonsberry. Lets traffic clear. 44-20 the score. Coshocton up here in the third period. Dumps it over to Lonsberry. Lonsberry off the dribble. Backs it out. Skips it over to Zach Jennings. Jennings off the dribble. Skips it over to Conkle. Now we got a foul on number 33, Hunter Schreiber. That'll be Coshocton ball on the baseline. 2:45 to play in the third. Checking into the lineup will be Hayden Schreiber. And checking out will be number 5, Chase McGill. Jarvis triggers in, gets to Lonsberry. Out front to Jennings. Jennings with the basketball. Guarded out top by number 33, Hunter Schreiber. And Jennings dribbling too much, loses the ball, and he throws it away. So both teams turn it over. Morgan 9 turnovers, Coshocton 6. With the basketball, Jarvis gets it in to Jennings. 2:30 to play here in the third period. Zach Jennings crossed the timeline over to Conkle on the right wing. Now in trouble, spins out of trouble, looking. Gets it into the corner to Jennings. Thought about it, but goes all the way back out to Jarvis. Jarvis dumps it to Conkle. Conkle penetrates in, bump, no call. Ball comes up to, it's on the deck, and we've got a tie-up. And once again, a lot of contact and no calls. Conkle picked up his third personal foul. 2:10 to play here in the third period. 44-10, or 44-20. Coshocton out in front. Lopper will get back in. Crossing the timeline is going to be Mummy. Mummy goes across with a basketball. Get it to James, top of the key. Hands the basketball in a give and go, trying to get to it. He does easily and scores on Zane Bryant. Cutter Myers with his first basket makes it 44-22. Zach Jennings quickly across the timeline, and he almost throws it away, and probably does. Now Bryant gets it, then it'll be a jump ball. And Coshocton may get a timeout. They've kind of lost their focus here in this third quarter. And it is going to be a timeout, so with 1:42 remaining. And let's wait and see what it is. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is now accepting new patients. They specialize in sports medicine as well as joint, low back, and neck pain. They believe in an integrated approach through massage, chiropractic, nutrition, state-of-the-art therapies to achieve one goal. That's for their patients to regain their health as quickly and as responsibly as possible.
As you mentioned, I think Coach Helter just wanted to get a timeout with 3 quick turnovers, essentially. Well, with the jump ball just most recently, Coshocton has lost their focus a bit and needs to kind of resume passing the ball more, a little too much dribbling, and so Morgan will take the ball out right in front of us.
44-22, Coshocton with the big lead, but 1:42 in the third, but it's really been more of a Morgan quarter. Their defense and physicality has paid off for them here in this quarter. With the basketball is going to be Morgan. Out front, dribbling is Schreiber. Schreiber kicks it over the left wing. Down it goes into the corner. Working out front, off the dribble, trying to get all the way to the hoop. Little scoop shot's no good. Rebound comes down to Kobe Moore, who checked into the lineup. Zach Jennings has it, goes to Kobe Moore. Moore back to Jennings. Jennings penetrates, picks it up, out front to Moore. Almost fumbled it away and gets the dribble. Now over to Lopper. Lopper gets it to Jennings. Jennings, bump, no call. An offensive foul call and really a poor call. No question about that. So it'll be Morgan basketball with 59 seconds to play here in the third period. Morgan with the basketball, and it'll be Carson Mummy. Mummy across the timeline. Guarded by Jennings. Steps back, lets a wild shot go, and out of bounds. It'll go to Coshocton, I believe. It does. I'm not sure what he was trying to do with that shot. But Coshocton has the basketball. 44 seconds to play in the third. 44-22. Coshocton with the lead. Jennings out front. Dribbles. And there's going to be a foul called on Morgan. That's picking up that foul will be number 33, and that's Hunter Shriver. It'll be his third, team's sixth. Jarvis will trigger in. 34 seconds to play here in the third. Get it into Lonsberry. Lonsberry takes it down low, backs it out. Still dribbling out front, and just letting that clock move. Had a wide open shot, didn't take it. Now he penetrates inside, dumps it down, turns it over again. And heading the other way, and we've got a foul out front by Kobe Moore. This is kind of getting away from the officials a bit. So with the basketball will be Morgan. Going into the corner with the ball is Mummy. Mummy dumps it down low, and a reach around foul on Kobe Moore. That'll be the sixth foul. 16th foul, his second. 16 seconds to go. Wait a minute, I don't think it's the 1-and-1. I'm not sure why they're shooting. First free throw is short, no good. Hits off Jarvis's head and then hits. Coshocton's totally lost their focus right now. The ball went off Jarvis's head out of bounds, and it'll go to Morgan. 44-22. Out front it goes. Dumps it down low. Mummy inside. Tries to force his way in. Missed the shot. Rebound. It takes down to Jennings. Jennings out of there with it. No calls. Jennings takes it down. Throws up a shot at the buzzer, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So we played three. The score after three is Coshocton 44 and Morgan 22. We'll be back for period number 4. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Start spring by beating the rush and stopping in to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is General Sales Manager Craig Abner. We just received the hardest to find low-mile vehicles between $17,000 and $23,000. From SUVs to sedans, we have them all in your price range, and they won't last long. We have the most desirable vehicles all in one location. So stop in for a good buy before interest rates increase. Also, if you have a vehicle with under 100,000 miles and are thinking about selling it, bring it down. Let us buy it. Visit us online for your next vehicle at Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Coshocton.com.
Shopaholics and people who hate shopping have one thing in common. Neither likes to shop for insurance. At Grange Insurance, we get that. That's why we recommend buying through independent agents.
Let Albertson Lawrence do the shopping for you. They will look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones. Companies like Grange, who offer great value and exceptional claims service. Call Albertson Lawrence today at 740-622-0572.
Products not available in all states.
We're back, and Coshocton will have the basketball starting period number 4. They lead it by 22, 44-22. Coshocton has it. Zach Jennings will bring it across the timeline. Goes left side to Conkle. Colton Conkle takes a look. Now backs it out front. Gives the ball to Jennings. Now they double team out near the timeline. He's in trouble, and we've got a whistle and a foul. No, they don't. They call it a jump ball. That'll be a turnover for Coshocton, be their 10th. With the basketball is going to be number 30, Rowdy Williams. Williams gets it over in the corner. There's going to be a long three ball, no good. Ball rebounded by Jarvis. Jarvis gives it up to Lonsberry. Lonsberry bumped, no call, and finally called one. 7:29 to play here in the fourth quarter. And heading to the free throw line will be
With Lonsberry.
Jacob Lonsberry.
This will be his first time to the line today.
Jacob Lonsberry. First throw's right through for Lonsberry. He has 6 points in the ball game. 45-22, 7:29 to play here in the fourth period. Fourth period just underway. Coshocton will meet the winner of the Edison Ridgewood game in the tournament play on Tuesday. Second throw is good for Lonsberry. 46-22. With the basketball is going to be number 20. That is Mummy. Mummy dribbling out front, tries to penetrate, skips it out to Mayo, who's checked in. He lets a long three ball go, and he hit it. Joe Mayo from way downtown. 46-25. Lonsberry reverses, gets to Conkle. Conkle gets it across the timeline, backs it out. Still dribbling, and that's going to be a foul on Mummy, and that'll send Conkle to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 46-25.
So that'll be his first time to the line tonight.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Conkle's first throw's no good. And rebound to Janes. Janes comes out, almost lost it. Still has it. Gives it up. That's over and back. Didn't call it. There's over the thought is up, and laying it in is going to be Rowdy Williams. Gets the basket, makes it 46-25. With the basketball out front is Kobe Moore, and he's dribbling off his foot. Let's see here. They're going to have to clear it out. Now he's going to get a foul called. He'll be coming out, and Wesney will get back in. 6:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. 46-27. Be a 1-and-1. I think they called an intentional foul. And James knocks down the free throw, so they'll get the ball out of bounds. 46-28. And he misses the second one. So Wesney's in. It'll be out of bounds underneath the hoop. On the sideline. If they have an idea of what they're doing. So scores 46-28. And now we're ready to resume play. Morgan will have it on the far sideline. 46-28 with the basketball is going to be Williams. Williams tries to dump it into James, skips it out to Mayo. He lets a long three ball go, in and out, no good. The rebound comes down to James, and he's going to be fouled by Wesney. And at the free throw line will be Colin James. 6:25 to play in the ball game, 46-28. Colin James first throw in and out and back in and out again. So he'll try to hit the back end of the two-shot foul. Second throw is no good, but they get the rebound. Well, that's a push off on number 30, Rowdy Williams. And then they'll head to the other end and shoot the 1-and-1. That's what I'm afraid of. So Coach Helder gets a warning. Sportsmanship. Now, it should be a pushing foul. They should be at the free throw line. Need to be worried. Well, not going to say anything. That was a foul on the play and should have been shooting free throws. But with the basketball is going to be Lonsberry. Lonsberry gives it to Conkle. Conkle off the dribble, penetrates, skips it over in the corner. Jarvis steps back for three, rims it out, no good. Wesney gets the rebound. And walks. Turnover for Coshocton will be their 12th. with the basketball is going to be number 30, Rowdy Williams. He'll bring it across, under 6 to play here in the fourth quarter. With the basketball out front to Mayo. Mayo lets a long triple go. That's going to be no good. Rebound to Wesney. Wesney to Conkle. Conkle will bring it across the timeline. Conkle out, gives it off to Jennings. Jennings off the dribble, gives it over to Lonsberry. Lonsberry into the corner. Lonsberry's been a lot of time on the floor tonight. I wonder if it's the shoes are bothering him. With the basketball, Conkle. Conkle now in trouble, dribbles out of trouble. Picks it up, and we got a whistle. Let's see what we call here. It's going to be a holding call, and it'll be send Coshocton to the free throw line. Foul will be on James, only his second. He could have probably been called for about 4 or 5, 6 or 7.
Been very physical in the second half. So Conkle will be back to the line. He was here once before. He's 0 of 1.
So Colton Conkle, first trip to the line. He's 0 of 1, as you mentioned. His throw is in and out, and he misses again. 0 of 2. 46-28, 18-point lead with 5:24 to go, and this quarter may take a while. Conkle's next throw, missed it again. He's missed 3 in a row, and James with the rebound. Meantime, takes it down low, stepping through, missing the shot wildly, and coming up with the ball is Lonsberry, backs it out. Missing that shot was Cutter Myers. So 5:10 to go. Zach Jennings has it out front. Jennings off the dribble. Works left side to Wesney. Wesney penetrates, skips it out front to Lonsberry. Jacob Lonsberry backs it up now, hesitates, goes to the foul line, just backs it out, runs some clock to Jennings. Zach Jennings has it, 4:45 to play in the ball game. With the ball, Colton Conkle. Conkle off the dribble, gives it up to Jennings, now to Conkle. Conkle out front to Jennings. Jennings, left wing to Conkle. Takes a dribble over, now backs it out, tries to penetrate in, but skips it out past to Lonsberry. Lonsberry down into the paint area, gives it up to Wesney, and now back to Conkle. Colton Conkle off the dribble, backs it out. Penetrates, now in trouble, now double team, or tempted to double team, picks it up and gets it away to Lonsberry. Gets it down low to Wesney, who lays it in. Worked and got the good shot. Hudson Wesney gets the basket up to 20 at 48-28. James powers inside, has a block from behind. And it'll be a foul on, I believe, Jarvis. So he'll shoot, he'll be picking up the foul, and James back the line to shoot 2.
So James has been to the line a number of times. He's currently 7 of 10.
7 of 10 at the line in the ball game. He has scored 10 points. His first throw is in. Gives him 11. Jarvis out and Lopper in. He'll try to finish off the back end. He does. Hits them both. So Coshocton with the basketball. Zach Jennings crossed the timeline, 48-30. Coshocton out in front, under 4 to play in the ball game. Jennings spins, gets the foul line, now backs it back out, goes right wing to Lonsberry. Lonsberry penetrates inside to Wesney, down in the corner to Jennings. Jennings dribbles it out, skip past to Conkle, now down to Lopper, back to Conkle. Conkle over to Lonsberry. Lonsberry penetrates over to Wesney. Hudson Wesney steps through, has it stripped and stolen away. Turns it over, going down, laying it in. Uncontested will be number 30, Rowdy Williams. Makes it 48-32, 3:13 to play in the ball game. With the basketball is going to be Lonsberry. Now penetrates, but he brings it back out front. Penetrates, stops, gives it to Lopper. Lopper bounce pass to Jennings, takes it all the way himself, has it blocked. And James, whoa. I think they gave it to Morgan. They did. So with the basketball will be Morgan. And 2:51 to play, 48-32. With the basketball will be Carson Mummy. Mummy will walk it across the timeline with 2:45 to go in the game. Dribbles out front. Hands it off to number 14, Myers. James has it almost stripped. Got it to Mummy inside. Steps through, makes the basket, and he's fouled. So making a little run here, and Carson Mummy gets the hoop. Makes it 48-34, and he'll go to the line to try to finish off the three-point play.
He's 1 of 2 today from the line.
Free throw on the way. Rolls around and in. 48-35. Coshocton basketball. It comes over the right side. It goes to left side. It goes to Lonsberry. Lonsberry gets it out front to Jennings. Zach Jennings dribbles out, lets some clock run off the dribble. No call. Another reaching foul. There's Lopper out front to Jennings, now to Lonsberry. Ball is deflected out of bounds. 2:03 to play in the ball game. 48-35. We've got a whistle, and there'll be a timeout. And it'll be a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
When your vehicle's in an accident and needs towed, you do have a choice. It's your vehicle, your choice. Think Brillhart's Body Shop that will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
Well, it's been a very physical second half, especially here in this fourth quarter with about 2 minutes left to go. Morgan trying to close this gap. That Coshocton had this huge lead, and so it's been, as I mentioned, very physical. A lot of people have been at the foul line so far. Coshocton will be taking the ball out on the sideline, it looks like, as Morgan approaches the court.
2:03 to play. Coshocton hadn't made their free throws either. That's the one thing about it. You do this, you got to make foul shots. With the basketball is Lopper. Lopper now is going to be trapped and double teamed, but gets it over to Jennings. Jennings hands it back to Lonsberry. Under 2 to play here in the ball game. Lonsberry to Lopper. Lopper dribbles out front, double team, and gives it up to Jarvis. Jarvis out front to Lonsberry. Lonsberry over to Conkle. Conkle off the dribble, penetrates, but is cut off. Now gets in the lane, skips it out to Jennings. Back out front, just running the weave out front. And they skip it over to Conkle. Conkle dumps it out to Jennings, just running the weave outside at 1:27 to play. Dumps it down, ball's deflected out of bounds. Wow.
Looks like it was deflected off the knee. However, they must have missed that, so it looks like Morgan will take the basketball out.
So, with the basketball is going to be Morgan. Across the timeline, and Lonsberry bats it out of bounds. So over there, Jason Bradford with a possibility of taking a shot. Didn't do it. So with the basketball is going to be Morgan. Across the timeline. Ball is deflected down to the timeline. And they're going to call a foul on Conkle. That might be his 5th. So they'll shoot 2 shots as Hudson Wesney will get back in. 48-35 with 1:10 to play.
All right. This will be the first trip to the line for Coleman Welsh today.
So Coleman Welsh into the ball game, gets an opportunity, has 2 shots. First shot is no good. He'll be back to try to split the pair. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Lopper rebounds the basketball, and he's had a foul was called on Coleman Welsh, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
We're back. The score of 48-35. Coshocton leading. Only 1:05 to go in the game. Coshocton will be shooting free throws. Alec Lopper will be at the line.
And he is 2 of 2 this afternoon from the free throw line.
Has 10 points in the ball game. Coshocton has 3 players in double figures. Lopper's first throw's on the way. That's going to be in and out, no good. Coshocton, I think they've missed like 4 or 5 in a row here in the second half. Second throw on the way. That one's good for Lopper. He now has 11 in the game. Makes it 49-35. With the basketball, it'll be Rowdy Williams. Williams across the timeline. 1 minute to play. Gives the basketball up to Mummy. Carson Mummy hands it off. There's a jumper in the lane, and hitting it is going to be number 30. Williams gets the basket. And we have a foul immediately on picking it up. It's going to be Carson Mummy, and that's going to send, I believe, Jacob Lonsberry to the line. 49-37, Coshocton leading. Lonsberry heading to the line.
And so he's 2 of 2 from the line so far today.
Has 7 points. So we have 2-shot opportunity here. And he misses. I think with all the physical play and contact, Coshocton totally lost concentration here in the second half. Quit attacking the hoop, but, when you get the big lead, sometimes it can be difficult. Second throw on the way. That's good. So Lonsberry now with 8. Makes it 50-37. Checking back in will be Cutter Myers. So with the basketball is going to be Morgan. Quickly down the other way, trying to get in there. Going to call foul on Jennings, which is a good call. It was it's really kind of the way it should be called both ways, and hasn't been. So at the free throw line will be Cutter Myers to shoot a pair. 50-37, 44 seconds to play.
This is his first trip today.
His first one rattles out, no good. Second free throw up. That's going to be short, no good. And Wesney rebounds, gets it to Jennings. Jennings gives it a call, almost turned it over. And Lopper is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And so far, he's been there several times today. He's currently 3 of 4.
So at the free throw line will be Alec Lopper. First throw by Lopper rattles in. He now has 12 points in the ball game. 51-37, 14-point lead with 38 seconds to go. And he hits them both. 52-37, 15-point lead. Quickly the other way. Just goes ringside, got it into the corner. Mayo tries to dump it into James. They go out looking for the three-point shot. Williams just steps back and heaves one up. Mayo rebounds it, in trouble, gets it back out. Williams again, 3, missed it again. Ball's deflected and comes up to Jennings, and he's going to be, they're going to call foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 52-37, only 18 seconds to play. And Zach Jennings at the line has 12 points in the ball game.
And he has 2 of 2 also from the line.
Zach Jennings. And his first throw on the rim and in. Jennings with 13 in the ball game. Coshocton emptying the bench. And Coshocton leading by 16, 53-37, only 18 seconds to go. And he hits them both. He has 14 in the ball game. And Zach Jennings checks out. Coshocton gets Bentley Cunningham in. Quickly the other way comes Morgan. Dumps it into the corner. There's a 3-ball from the wing. Shot short. Rebound by Williams. Puts it up. No good. Rebound to Kobe Moore. He just dribbles it out, and that's going to be the ball game. And Coshocton has won the last 2 as they defeat Morgan here this afternoon by a score of 54-37. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Pearl Valley Cheese would like to announce their new winter hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and closed on Sundays. Tours are still available, but only by appointment. So call 740-545-6002. At Pearl Valley Cheese, they've been making quality cheese since 1928, including their award-winning Swiss cheese, along with Colby, Marble, Pepper Jack, Farmers, Jumping Jack, and Lacey Baby Swiss. For the best cheese, visit Pearl Valley Cheese, located on State Route 93 in Pearl.
This is Jay Shepler, General Sales Manager at Jeff Drennan Ford. At Jeff Drennan Ford, we have the area's largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including trucks. Our large inventory means you don't have to go out of town to find the vehicle you want. From Expeditions and Suburbans to fit the entire family, to diesel trucks, Broncos, and fuel-efficient cars. We have the selection to help you find the perfect vehicle. Check out our inventory online at jeffdrennanford.com or shop locally at Jeff Drennan Ford, 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
Domino's now has a new deal to help feed your entire family. Take advantage of 2 large 2-topping pizzas for only $10.99 each, carry out or delivery. That's 2 large pizzas with 2 toppings each delivered to your door for only $10.99 each. Give us a call today in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131 and get 2 large 2-topping pizzas for $10.99 each, only at Domino's.
The McDonald's is food you buckle in with your seatbelt deal. And there's no reason not to take that extra precaution, because a meal from McDonald's is not just a meal. It's often your most precious cargo.
Now get a free Sausage McMuffin with egg when you download the McDonald's mobile app.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Free Sausage McMuffin with egg valid one time through 4/3/2022 at participating McDonald's. Download and registration required.
We're back, and Coshocton has defeated Morgan here this afternoon by a score of 54-37. With the win, Coshocton improves to 8-14, and that will close out the regular season for the Redskins. And now it's on to the tournament, and they'll play, as mentioned earlier, they'll play the winner of the Edison Ridgewood tournament game, which will be played later this evening on WTNS. So taking a look at how it happened here, Coshocton jumped out to a big first quarter lead, led 26-5 as they were led by Abe Jarvis, who hit 3 triples in that opening quarter, and they as a team hit 6 3-pointers in the first quarter. It was 37-11 at halftime, 44-22 after 3, and Coshocton wins it here 54-37. Taking a look at individual scoring in the ball game for Morgan. They were led by Colin James, who had 12 points in the ball game. He had a couple field goals, but did most of his damage at the free throw line as he made 8 free throws in the ball game. Also in double figure was Rowdy Williams, who finished with 10 points on 5 field goals. Carson Mummy just missed double figures with 8. Joe Mayo had 3. Cutter Myers had 2, and Hunter Shriver 2. That is the 37-point total for Morgan. For Coshocton, they had 3 players in double figures, and one almost made it to double figures. They were led in scoring by Abe Jarvis, who had 15 points in the ball game and hitting 5 big threes to pace that big run the Redskins had in the first half. Zach Jennings was right behind with 14 points. Alec Lauper tossed in 13. Jacob Lonsberry just missed double figures with 8. Colton Conkle, Hudson Wesney, each with a basket each for 2. That is the Coshocton total of 54. Now with the final team numbers, here's Stephanie Snyder.
Thanks, Dad. Morgan had their total score of 37 points this afternoon. When it came to 3-point field goals, they were 1 of 15 for 7%. With 2-point field goals, they were 12 of 36 for 33%. They were 11 of 19 from the free throw line for 58%. They pulled down a total 20 team rebounds and had 10 turnovers during the game. Coshocton, with their final score of 54 points. With their 3-point field goals, they were 10 of 16 for 63%. Their 2-point field goals, they were 6 of 19 for 32%. From the free throw line, they ended up being 12 of 17 for 71%. They had 30 team rebounds and 14 turnovers.
Well, an interesting ball game to say the least. I was just looking at the numbers, and really there's not that big of a fouling disparity as it seemed like, and you might think it would be in the game. But I thought Coshocton, especially in the first half, or actually the first 2.5 quarters, really did a nice job running their offense, getting pretty much everything they wanted. I thought the physicality hurt them late as they kind of got caught up into that a little bit, and but all in all, they get the big win. They have a little bit of a winning streak going as they head into the tournament.
Yeah, and it's been quite a week. They've played a lot of different games this week between makeup games that they've had, so I can see that they're probably exhausted, but then they have to turn around and get going with the tournament. But like you said, it was a great team game. A lot of people got involved for Coshocton with that first half, and Abe Jarvis being on fire with all the threes. And then collectively, many of the players got to the free throw line, and overall it was a very physical game, especially in the second half. And like you said, that might have kind of messed with their heads a little bit. But overall, they came away with a big win, and it was nice to see so many different players contribute to that.
Now it's on to the tournament, the fun time of the year. It's always the one and done. You always have to worry about it. The nerves get a little tighter this time of year, but Coshocton has a little momentum heading into whoever they'll play on Tuesday evening.
And so that'll be the winner of tonight's game you mentioned, Ridgewood and Edison.
All right, and our last order of business here is going to be the Warehouse Steakenstein player of the game. We're going to give that today to Abe Jarvis. Jarvis, with that big 15-point first half, really paced that offensive surge for the Redskins. So he'll be the recipient of a gift certificate, good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger, and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Want to have a lot of people to thank once again for this afternoon for doing our video work. Always have my partner Fred Williams sitting to my right here, Emma Merryman on the camera, also Casey Claxon doing some camera work, Matt Hartley handling the clock. Always got to thank Stephanie Snyder for her help, and as Chris Wallace is out this afternoon, and Ellen Hardesty, I believe, back at WTNS Central. I'm Steve Corey's. Final score here this afternoon, Coshocton a winner over Morgan, 54-37. Have a nice afternoon, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs of this broadcast are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.